Hi, welcome to AI Late to Class. Thought I'd better go over the commercial video generator products and compare them since they've all had big updates this week. And there's a new one on the market called Seedance 1.0 that all the benchmarks are saying this is the best one yet. So how do we start? Where do we know where to go? Which ones are at the top? We'll just get into that now. In Google, start with text to video leaderboard. And we see the hugging face here. Click on that. This one will have text to video leaderboard. Got Seedance there, Veo 3, Veo 2, Kling 2, Sora Kling 1.5. You've got Minimax, Pika. That's the one, open source, Kling 1.6. We're looking at the image to video leaderboard. It's a little bit different. Seedance is still the top, and Minimax 02, which has just come out, is now second, and Veo 3, which is still up there, Kling 2, which is a new release, or 2.1, but we have Runway 4 is up in this list now, and 1 is still in there. Got some other smaller ones there, Pika. There's ones aren't mentioned like Luma and Vidu, things like that. I might do a video on those smaller ones later on, but today we're just going to be dealing with these top ones. So let's look at the new Seedance. This is the WaveSpeed website, not the Seedance website, but this is where you can get Seedance professionally for 30 cents for 5 seconds of footage. As you can see, the quality is really good, especially this rain coming off the dog here. This person potting the plants, there's no warped fingers or anything. The color is really good on this, not the typical AI baked colors that you see. Really good, quite good. Those flames look real. And the movement, look at the movement of this cat here. Right, so pretty good stuff. In a comparison, we'll look at Google Veo's samples here.
The microfilm is in your ticket.
They're watching the north exit. Use the service tunnel.
The microfilm is in your ticket.
Nature would prefer some personal space. I'm one with nature now. Where were you on the night of the bubble bath? According to this old sea chart, the lost island isn't myth. We must prepare an expedition immediately. According...
Right, so yeah, Veo's pretty good, pretty hard to beat. We'll just look, where do we get Seedance from, right? So here I've found a website. It was quite hard to find one that actually offered it for free, but this one, it doesn't even ask you to log in. There is a login there, but I could just go straight into it, upload my image of my Wolfman here, and this is the prompt that I'm probably going to use through all of them as a Wolfman walking towards the camera. The camera is panning backwards. Someone behind the camera shines a torch in the Wolfman's face. So I just assumed that it meant we are the camera and we have someone shining the torch in its face, but it's sort of, this is what we've got. It's a little bit blurry, sort of morphing into, it's not really what I wanted at all. But hey, it's free. It actually didn't stop me. I can keep generating. I could make it 5 seconds, 540, and it would keep doing it and didn't have to log in, unlike all of the other generators I've had to log in. So I'll put this website down below, and I'll put the other one, the original one here, the WaveSpeed, where you can actually pay 30 cents 5-second video, which is still cheaper than Veo, Sora, Kling, Minimax, all of them really. So it's still pretty good. Those generations were quite nice. So still looking at this leaderboard here. We've just looked at Seedance. We'll probably go and have a look at the original one I started with, which is the new Minimax. This is the 02 one. So if we go over here, this is pretty much what I was looking for a little bit. So Wolfman's trying to attack the cameraman, but for some reason he's got a flashlight and he's shining it. So this is the new 02 version, which has just been released. But I do like the motion blur. It's really good quality, this one. 3 generations if you sign up. Well, today they gave me 500 to use within a couple of days, so that's pretty good. And yeah, they're always quite generous on their credits, so that's definitely worth using right now. Going back in here, Google Veo. So I couldn't get my access to the Veo 3, so I've got the Veo 2 here. We'll just have a look at the Veo 2 version. Here it is here in Google AI Studio. So this is not what I wanted at all. It just randomly turned around and went the other way. Not a good generation at all. I did try the text to video version, and this is what I came up with, which is actually quite good. It's not the character I wanted, but the text to video came out really good. Yeah, so that's Google Veo. Going back into this here, we've got Kling 2.0. Tried this, which I just had up there. Really struggling with version 2. As you can see, that's been going for a day and a half. Keeps saying waiting time longer than 3 hours, so the 2.1 is just a real struggle. I did try version 1.6, that worked pretty much straight away. It's not bad. Yeah, I'll just enlarge it here. Sort of what I'm wanting, but it's got a flame, guy poking a flame in his face, and yeah, he's only sort of making facial movement. It's sort of warping a bit. Yeah, it's okay. There's text to video version again, but quite better than most for text to video, I guess, but it's still really nothing what I wanted. So yeah, those came out okay. So that was 1.6. Couldn't get Kling 2 and above, no good. So let's just have a look at that version of Runway 4. That's it there, Runway 4. So this is Turbo 4, so this isn't the full version 4. But again, they've got someone with a flame torch, and it's just like a still image. The quality is okay, but it's just not. Yeah, face isn't really moving much. Don't really know how I would use it. Maybe cool in some sort of scene, but yeah, it's not that great. And going back to our leaderboard, so here's Runway. We've just shown Veo 2, done Minimax, so that leaves us with our own generation on our own computer, which is back to the FusionX 1, and this one's quite jittery. The torch goes right through them. There's people behind them, don't know what they're doing, why they're there. It sort of comes a bit grainy. Yeah, so overall none of them really did anything amazing apart from the new Minimax. The Seedance was hyped up. It really didn't do what I wanted. Yeah, so out of all of those, looking back over here, Seedance you can use for free. Don't even have to log in. Don't seem to be stopping multiple goes at the moment. This is the benchmark, so apparently it's at the top. I would rate this one underneath at the top. 500 credits right now. Veo 3, now there's multiple websites saying that you can get free access or 10 free goes at it. Logging into Google Studio, a lot of them say that. It doesn't seem to work. You go in there and you can try and generate, and they'll say, oh no, you're in the queue for another, it takes too long. Kling 2, another, or 2.1, same thing. You're waiting a day or so to even try and get in there. Make your text to image, then bring your image into these image video generators is generally the better way of doing it. I like that rather than text to video, because text to video you're relying on two things. You're relying on the video model having all of the knowledge as well as the way it moves it. So it's better off having that image first and then just trying to make that image move, and you've got more control over consistent character when you're doing that as well, because you can make your image and then you can try and get different angles by using something like Bagel or Flux Context, and then just switch the character around on different angles or different camera angles, and then put them through the image generator and move them from there. That's the way I reckon is the best way to make little videos rather than trying to do it all from text to video. So that's why I'm just sort of talking mostly about this image to video. Anyway, that's enough for now.